Hi guys, today we can talk about Meghan Markle, we can talk about the royal family and what's happening right now to that royal family. We can talk about the haters and trolls. Well, what I did is to go online like I do all the time to read what's being said about Meghan Markle, to look for ideas and to look for ideas in order to debate on that, to give my commentary on that. And what I've noticed about the trolls and haters is that seeing what's happening to Kate Middleton, Prince Charles, and people in the royal family are talking about tragic events, they are wondering why this is happening. They don't understand why, while the royal family is going through some tough things right now, whether you think it's true or untrue or whatever, they don't understand why that royal family they love so much, that to them has never done anything wrong to anyone, is suffering while Meghan Markle, the nemesis, the one that they have been praying so that something horrible happens to her, is thriving. Even if they're being told every time that she's not, that she doesn't have money, that nobody wants to be with her. But still, people want to be associated to them. They want to work with her. They want to work with her. They don't understand what's going on. They're looking for her comeuppance, right? They're waiting for something to happen and they're praying that something happens, and they don't understand why this is not happening. So they came up with an explanation to that, right? What they say is that, oh, Meghan Markle did some voodoo. That's all their explanation as to why Meghan Markle is thriving. She doesn't have any problems, issues right now that we know of. To them, it's not good. Meghan Markle needs to suffer. No, they have gone as far as to say that she should disappear. Can you imagine that? Anywho, the fact is, they are going crazy over Meghan Markle. What's happening to her? What I'm going to say is that maybe their prayers so that she fails, and whatever other things has gone back to their favorites, right? If you pray that something bad happened to someone, well, it's going to come back to you, because you should not be praying for those kind of things unless you pray to the devil. You know what I mean, right? So if you pray that something bad happens to someone, it's not going to work, because you cannot pray to God something awful to another person, because he's not in for that. I don't know if you're spiritual. Even if you're not Christian or whatever, you don't believe in God or whatever, you can understand the concept of karma, or getting back what you put out. They hope that something happened. They pray every day that something happens to her, but nothing. So what does that mean? Maybe that means that despite everything they think that Meghan Markle has done, maybe she's innocent. Because if she hadn't been innocent, she had been evil like they said she is, she would have maybe received all the ill thoughts, ill whatever things that they're sending her way. But because she's innocent, she hasn't done what she's accusing her of. These incantations, these women that they're sending her, just slide off of her. That's a commentary I wanted to do here. I've seen some people say things like, oh my God, Meghan Markle, it's her. Everything is working fine for her. Why it's not working for the royal family? Catherine has this, Prince William has that, and Charles has this. Why? What's happening? It's Meghan Markle's fault. No, it's not. In our lifetime, we are meant to face some difficult times. Now it's the turn of the royal family, right? It's not going to be there forever. We hope so, actually. We hope that they're all going to come out in a better health and they will continue living their lives. They're no different to us. They are human beings just like us. As much as we get things, they do too. It's not because they're kings and queens that they're not going to get sick, they're not going to get hurt, they're not going to get any kind of headache, right? They're just like us. It's just the cycle of life. Things come and go, right? And it applies to anyone, even to Meghan Markle. But thank God, and we pray for that, nothing happens. I hope this conversation with you guys is not triggering. And what I'm saying to these people, stop praying that something bad happens to her. Stop listening to people who say that she did this, she did that, without real proof of what she did, right? And I said, if you send something out to someone because you think that someone has done something to you, even if you don't have any proof of that, it's not going to work if the person hasn't done anything, if the person is innocent, unless you're really into devilish stuff and you know your thing and you do things that might change other people's lives. Yeah, it might in that case, but you will be punished for that. anything negative that you put out, I'm not talking about criticizing, I'm not talking about questioning. You can criticize Meghan Markle, you can question Meghan Markle, but you can't invent lies, you can't invent stuff, you can't troll her, you can't go after her, you can't be obsessed with her to the point that you're saying terrible stuff about her kids, her family, her mother. No, you can't do that. This is not real criticism. You can criticize her. She's not a saint, even if it's not your life. But the smear campaign, the hatred, the insults, and the prayer for something bad to happen to her, it's just creating bad karma for yourself. That's what I believe. You're free to think otherwise, but I believe that if you put something negative out about someone, as far as to harass them, insult them, create false narrative around them, like what's happening to Meghan, you'll get that tenfold. Anywho, let me know what you think. Hope you like the video. Feel free to click on like if it's the case, subscribe for more videos, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you.